Hello, welcome to Fancy Crafts by Tammy. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start the frog. I have put down in my frog already the eyes, so they're down in there. And I took these cute little ladybugs and I put 2 of them down in and glued them down in with UV resin. Plus, I took one of the green butterflies, and that's what I am going to do with this one. Now, my next process, I did 50 grams of A, 45 grams of B, and I'm just going to dump this down in the little frog. And I will let this set up to come back because I'm going to put some flowers in his back. And that is going to be my next step for this. Okay. And I'm going to do him in reds is what I am going to do. Those are the colors that I'm going to be using today. So anyways, we'll let that set up and then I will be back. I'm just using alcohol to spray down in there to get the bubbles up. And I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back for the next step. I'm just mixing my epoxy up real good. Okay, so I ended up putting a dragonfly down on there with UV resin, and I put that on there. Now I am going to do the next step, which I already have his little feet, the colors that I'm going with, as you guys can tell, with the little red beads. So I do have that process done. Okay, I'm just going to dump this down in. Okay, so that is done. Let me wipe my stick off. And get started with the next step. And that's going to be putting flowers in. Okay. Not sure exactly how this goes down in there, but my guess is it's got to go this way. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that right in his head. And I don't want to break the flower, but I will gently put it down in there. And just continue to work with this. until I get it where I want it. And there you guys go. It's just about done. Okay, I think I'm going to just leave it at that, let it set up, and come back to do my next step. And I think we are good with this one. I don't want to overdo it on the flowers, but I think we're good. And there you have it. And I will be back in a bit. Okay, I am back for the next step. And we are going to do red. It is actually a coral color, but hopefully this turns out fine. Actually, I'm not going to do that color. I actually am going to change it up if I have enough in this. And I don't think I do. Well, I guess it is going to be the coral color. I thought I had enough in that to do, but I do not. It is what it is. We'll use the coral. I'm quite okay with that. I don't know what I just did with the cap to it. Okay, stand up. There it is. It rolled underneath the little froggy. All right. I guess it doesn't look too bad for the color of what I'm wanting. Okay, let's see what it's gonna look like. I might have to go a little bit darker. Just a little bit. I think that will look just fine. We'll go with that. And I am just going to go ahead and dump. Try getting it down in his head a little bit. And I dripped on the outside, so let me get that cleaned up. And there you have it. So we will let that set up and dry, and we'll go on to the next step. Okay, there you have it. I'll be back. Okay, I am back for the next step. So I'm going to use this red mica powder that I have. And look at me. Oh my goodness. No, no. Don't do that. Getting it all over the place. Okay. On a note, red does stain, just to let you guys know. Okay, now I'm just gonna find my black here. I'm gonna put a couple drops of black in there just to give it a little bit of a cherry look. And get situated here. I still want a little more black in there. And it's by Let's Resin, and it's black. It is getting there where I want it. And what did I do with my other red? I'm going to add a little bit of this in there as well. Hopefully it'll change so it's not so pink. That's what I'm hoping. So I don't want it to be pink. Let's see what it's gonna do. So that is what it's looking like. I think I'm gonna do just a little bit more black, and I think it'll be good. Oh yeah, I'm liking this already much better. So there you have it. As close as we're gonna get, and we're just gonna dump right in. Oh, I'm loving the color already. This is actually working out quite nicely. Okay, let me go ahead and wipe his little foot out because I don't want it being red. And I think that is good for this step. And then I'm going to come back in with a different color to finish the frog up. Cleaning up my mess here. And again, red does stain anything you get it on. So anyways, but that's it. I will be back for the last step, and then we can demold it. Catch you in a bit. Okay, I am back for the last step. I am going to use the Interference Silver by Let's Resin. Gives it a nice little pearly white look. And let's see. Get me a baby white. And I have just this white alcohol ink. I'm gonna give it a decent squirt in there. And I think it looks pretty good. I'm just going to go ahead and dump it down into the frog. And then that leaves that. Actually, before I do that, I am going to put 1 scoop of the Interference green in, just to give his little toes a little bit of a hint of green. Okay, it really didn't change up much, but I am just going to leave it like it is. And here we go. I might have to add just a little bit more, as this frog does take quite a bit. I had 75 grams of A and 67 grams of B, and I think I'm going to need just a little bit more. So I'll go ahead and mix that up and do that. I'm not going to show you that part because it'll be the same colors. But I will do that, and then I will demold it in the morning when I get up, so that you guys can all see that. Okay, perfect. I'll be back. All right, good morning. I'm back, and we are ready to demold this little guy. Let me start with his back feet. I gotta pull it away from the camera a little bit because my hands do not like working on these bigger molds. Okay, his feet are out. And I just got to get it away from the corner. Let me see. I'm going to try breaking it apart here with my little tool. Oh, why are you not coming apart, buddy? There he goes. One side loose. Oh. I'm trying to break my little tool. All right, 1 foot out. Another foot out. Okay. So here we go. I finally broke him loose and he's good to go. Okay, you guys ready? So here's his little feet, how they turned out. They kind of raised up a little bit, but you know, I think that's going to be okay. So let's go. Here it is. Ooh, look at him. He's a little bit foggy in here, but I still think he turned out okay. I love how his feet turned out. Love how his feet turned out. But there you have it. But that's what you got. I think he turned out very pretty. Yes. And you can see the ladybugs and the butterfly and of course the dragonfly real good. And look how his eyes turned out. This one I've got to fix, I guess. I will have to fix them because they do have holes there, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. I'll put clear coat over them, UV resin, to fix his eyes because they did have bubbles on them. But other than that, I think he turned out pretty well. You can definitely see the flowers in there. But there you have it. All right, we'll catch you at the next one. Bye.